MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Luis Severino gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Leading off for the Braves, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Fouled off. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball.
The best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Just getting started here in the Bronx. This is popped up. LeMahieu over to his left. On to first, and Markakis is retired. 2 away.
That in third.
So stepping in, number 13. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Lifted in the air to right field. Judge is on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-1. Keuchel is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
So we got him swinging. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Here's Cameron Maybin now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Josh Donaldson.
Leading off for the Braves, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And that's through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Donaldson on at first, nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. One and one. First and second here with nobody out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. In now, Ozzie Albies. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
The 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. This is popped up. LeMahieu over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. 2 men on, 2 out, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Sliced hard, but foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Backhanded. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Lays off 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and pit the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Hard hit ball to short. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. The Yanks leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The center fielder.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Count remains 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. So a full count now.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Full count still. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the #2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. Braves go down without a whimper here. Home half of the third coming up. No. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Two and 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. 1 away. Next for New York, Gary. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Swanson picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. Keuchel gets the sign. First pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
The ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. Got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Stepping in, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1-1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter Josh Donaldson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Donaldson is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a liner. Foul. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Giancarlo Stanton now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Booyah! It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run in the World Series. No one can ever take that away from you.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Nope.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Swanson into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Inciarte's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Outside and a full count. 3-2. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion, a base hit in his first trip. Keuchel pauses. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Line drive, base hit to right. Throw into third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Popped him up. McCann is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 1-0 New York. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches